Well, thank you, Senator Schumer. You know, I've had to say this far too often recently, but people are really scared right now. I've heard from so many of them in my home state of Washington and across the country about how Trumpcare threatens their health, their family's health, and their ability to make ends meet. And today, CBO's score tells us what we already knew about Trumpcare, and it confirms the worst fears of families across the country. Under Trumpcare, if you're one of the hundreds of millions of people in the United States who has a pre-existing condition, or if you're a woman, your health care costs could go up dramatically. If you are on Medicaid, you could lose that coverage along with tens of millions of other people. If you are a Planned Parenthood patient, you are very likely going to lose your provider, the one you trust, because of politicians in Washington, D.C. But if you're a big healthcare corporation, odds are good you're going to look at a massive tax break. And of course, if you are President Trump, this is just one huge win just for you. Now, Senator McConnell said this morning the CBO score would, quote, repeat things we already knew about the House bill. That is completely true. But let's be very clear. The principles behind Trumpcare in the House and Trumpcare in the all-male, closed-door Senate Republican working group are the same. That it's fine for sick people and seniors to pay more for worse coverage, that insurance companies should be able to sell people insurance that's no better than snake oil, and that if people nationwide lose coverage altogether, it's somehow no problem. So as long as the wealthiest get their tax breaks and President Trump gets his partisan political win, they're fine. Those are the principles families are rejecting. Those are the principles Democrats here today are rejecting. And Senate Republicans should know until they do us well by dropping repeal and their partisan efforts to sabotage the healthcare system in ways that hurts families and raises their costs, they are standing squarely in the way of real solutions to problems far too many people across the country are facing when it comes to their health care. I hope the Republicans take a hard look at the facts today and change course. And if they do, I know that as Democrats, we are ready to get to work to make health care more affordable, get more people covered, and help them get higher quality care. That's the goals we should be working on. Senator Wyden.